Hi everyone, good evening. I am Tanya and I'm here at the Botanik rooftop bar and bistro, and we are celebrating them getting listed on Asia's 50 best bars awarded by the global awarding body World's 50 Best. There's a lot of things happening today here, and they're relaunching their cocktail menu with more focus on Sri Lankan spices and botanical notes and flavors and such. So stay tuned and let's go talk to some people and find out how their evening is going. We have Mikali here with us. So Mikali, tell me, how is your evening going?
It's going great actually. I think the cocktails are really nice and the food is also amazing. The prawn bites and everything, the little snacks. So yeah, we're having a good time.
How do you find Botanik? How is it treating you? How's the service? How is everything?
I love coming to Botanik mostly because of the ambience and the setting and everything. I think it's a great place. I prefer coming here all the time, and I think today what they're doing is like really nice.
Talk to us about the cocktails. Which is your favorite so far?
Well, I've been trying to get my hands on this. I think this it's called the Golden Crusher or something like that. But yeah, it's yum. I tried the other mango stuff as well. And yeah, I think this is my favorite so far.
Are you enjoying the evening?
Yeah, definitely enjoying it.
All right. I hope you have a great rest of the night. Thank you for talking to us. All right. We have a guest here, none other than Dimitri Fernando. So tell me, how's it going? How's the evening going for you?
It's going absolutely great so far. And the atmosphere is amazing. The cocktails are absolutely amazing. I can see why, Asia's top 50. I can see why. It's absolutely amazing so far.
Tell us more about the drinks, about the cocktails. How do you find it? How do you find this culture shock with you? Yeah.
No, look, I mean, the cocktails have been great so far. Like I'm trying my second one. I had the gin-based one, and now the vodka one with the passion fruit. That's
okay.
Really
Which is your favorite?
Ooh, I want to try the other couple and then make a decision. But so far, I think for me, I think the vodka is my favorite for me. And the ambience is amazing as well. So it's good.
It's all just good vibes here, and it's nice seeing you enjoying and everything.
Absolutely, I think everyone's enjoying it. So really looking forward to seeing how the night goes.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming and talking to us. All right. Surya, one of the co-owners of Botanik Rooftop Bistro and Bar. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for attending.
Tell me a bit about the award. Was it a surprise?
It was a really pleasant surprise. So we found out actually during the last lockdown. So it was great to hear that during such a tough time, for the restaurant industry. And it was a really big honor because Sri Lanka has not been listed before. So us and another bar called Smoke and Bitters in Hirikatia were both listed this year. So it was amazing.
So moving forward, what is the future of Botanik looking like?
So the future for us is we want to keep doing what we're doing. We want to keep working to evolve our cocktail menu, showcase the most amazing ingredients we have here in Sri Lanka, and just keep putting our name out there.
Talk to me about the relaunch of your cocktail line. How's it going? What made you do it?
So what we wanted to do is we work with a lot of local fruits, vegetables, spices, and we've done that from the start. But we just wanted, because we've had our cocktail menu going for a few years now, so we wanted to do a little rejig of it and vamp it up a bit, and so that's what we've done here.
It's been a crazy ride, I get it. So what was the thought behind Botanik in the first place?
So Botanik, actually, it was my brother's brainchild, Dimitri, and for him it was about creating a little oasis in the city. So you know, we're right near the World Trade Center, near Fort, so it was about creating an oasis within the city center. So that reflects with our menus, with our decor, with our plants you get everywhere, so that was the thought.
How's the celebration going so far?
It's been a great night. Thank you so much to everyone who came out.
Alright, thanks a lot for joining us. With us the Joanne, Jolie, the staff they went today. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fantastic, thank you. How are you?
How are you enjoying this evening? I'm doing great, by the way. How are you enjoying this evening?
Well, it's absolutely gorgeous. This beautiful venue. Like, everywhere you look, there's something new to look at. The flowers and the decor's just gorgeous, and then skyline and everything is fantastic. And the vibe and the music and the people and the cocktails. Of course, the cocktails.
Talk to me about the cocktails. What's your favorite so far?
I love the one with the coconut water. It just goes down like there's no alcohol in it.
So great. So how's it going with you? How is life? How is the pandemic treating you?
Well, I've been extremely lucky in the pandemic. I'm very, very lucky. I've had like an amazing time. I've just been super, super lucky. Traveling, I've been in India for 2 years and now I'm here. So entertaining the crowd, singing to people. So I've just been super, super lucky. Yeah.
How's Sri Lanka so far? How's it treating you?
It's beautiful. It's an absolutely gorgeous country. It's paradise. And the people are really friendly and there's so much to see and so much beauty. And then Colombo is like a really happening city. Who knew Colombo existed? Like, wow, it's a fantastic city, yeah.
How are you enjoying Botanik so far?
Yeah, it's a fantastic venue, as I said. Like, the cocktails are fantastic, the food is great, and it's just a really great vibe out here, so yeah.
All right, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. So glad to talk to you.
Thank you.
We have with us the F&B director of Cantaloupe, Abdul Anis. Tell me, how's it going?
It's good. This is an event that we're celebrating for award that we got for our cocktails. But moreover, we want people to enjoy our cocktails as well as have food. So far the event's been going well. Let's make it a good night, right?
Yeah. Tell us a bit about the menu. What's going on with the food and the beverages?
So right now we have a lot of traditional focus on localization. That's what Botanik focuses on. And Botanik itself, the name shows that we are surrounded by plants and everything. So we have a focus on our drinks that is created by all localized flavors, such as we have the pandan cocktail, which is made out of rampe. And rampe is used for a lot of curries. So we extract the rampe and we make a cocktail out of it, which is very nice. And the same goes for the food. We try to take all the food from international flavors. Like, we take them, but we use all localized flavors. For example, we got the sea bass ceviche, and it comes from Peru. But we've taken our local ingredients to match with the local palate, and also we want to educate everyone in Sri Lanka about these different dishes. So it's more of a process, but people will slowly start understanding what our food, our menu is all about.
I've got to say it's very authentic, your menu and the lineup and everything. So what's next for Botanik? What's next?
So our next plan is in the summer, we're going to be launching 2 different menus, one for the bar and one for the food. As I said, Botanik focuses on seasonality and localized flavors. So when summer comes up, we'll be expecting more fruits such as rambutan and different more fruits. So we're going to be creating cocktails with rambutan, all that more onwards. But also for our food menu, we're going to rework it and bring the summer vibes back to Botanik. Our signature dishes will be remained on the menu, sorry. But we'll be adding more changes which will give more summer taste where people can come and enjoy the food. It will have a couple of twists where we use a little bit more technique. For example, we will explore flavors such as building a rasam tara sauce.
That's amazing.
So all that is in process. That is our plan for Botanik. But as a whole group, we have major plans all around Sri Lanka, and we just want to educate everyone in Sri Lanka.
What can you tell me about this culture shock that you have introduced into your menus, and how is it working so far?
It's working. Actually, December it was a hit. January we slowed down. But after all these hits and after content progression of food, we actually see more and more people coming to enjoy it. A lot of people who haven't even tried steak tartar in their lives are coming and exploring, which is good for us because this is the type of crowd we want to attract. So we want people to learn a bit more about food, different techniques, what is going. So therefore they can appreciate it. It's going to be a big culture shock. It's going to take us time, but hopefully in the next 6 months to 1 year, we can see a good packed crowd coming and enjoying the food, and they remember something about Botanik. So that's what we're going to see. It's going to be a big culture shock overall, but we got to develop it because we know the problems we're going to face, but this is what we have to do.
So I take it that you also grow your spices in-house, is it?
We grow all our spices. We have a garden here and we have a garden downstairs. So we focus on that, and not only that, we make sure all our ingredients, all our suppliers are all organic, all come from fresh farms. Therefore, we can keep up to the seasonality and the quality of what we assure to the people.
That's all great. That was amazing. So this all screams authenticity, and really hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. It was a nice event, and thank you for talking to us. Okay. With us Clifford Isaac, the Events and Experience Director of Cantaloupe. Clifford, how are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Thanks again for coming, guys. How are you guys having a good time?
We're doing good, we're doing great. It's a great event, and so tell me about the event. Tell me.
Essentially, this event is long overdue. It's about an award that we won last year during COVID. It's the first for Sri Lanka. It's done by the world's 50 best awarding body. It's kind of the highest accolade a bar can get, and we are really happy that, not 1 but 2 bars in Sri Lanka got the award last year, and obviously it happened during COVID, so we really couldn't celebrate it, so we wanted to bring some of our nearest and dearest patrons here, and of course you guys as well, to kind of celebrate.
That's nice. So was it a surprise, or how did you find out, and how were you?
I mean, more than a surprise, it was actually a big waking call, and it was more of a push for us to, it was a dark time, so it kind of kept us going, if the world can see that, a tiny bar in Sri Lanka is doing good things, then we should keep pushing it, and that was very inspirational for us to reopen and do what we are doing today.
Talking about the cuisine and the cocktail list you have incorporated a lot of culture shock, a lot of Sri Lankan spices and botanicals into it. Talk a bit about that.
So absolutely. So our entire theme and our entire running kind of direction for Botanik is localization and seasonal ingredients. For example, in the cocktails you'd have seen like we use like spices like rampe that we use in curries, or like tamarind or annasi, like coconut oil we use in these kind of things. Like we really want to showcase like what the local ingredient is and then make like classic cocktails with it.
So that's great. How's the feedback though?
Feedback has actually been quite amazing. For example, like to quote back about the panda and rampe cocktail, the guests actually call it a dessert in a cup because it's really sweet. So yeah, the feedback has actually been really good.
Okay, so what's next for Botanik?
Well, what's next is we just want to keep pushing the envelope of localization. We want to branch out. We are having a couple of new projects coming in the south as well, and also more than anything else, it's about keep pushing the envelope forward so that the world can see what what our little island can do.
Alright, so I also take it that y'all grow your spices and herbs in house, is it? How is that going on?
So, I mean, if you look at Botanik, it's like a little green oasis in the middle of the commercial business district. So, for example, we do our chilies, lemongrass, all of that in-house in the plant troughs. So, if you come here on an off day at about 5-6 p.m., you can see like sometimes the kitchen staff or even the bartenders running to the troughs to cut a bit of lemongrass to put on your drink.
That's great.
Alright.
Alright, so are you enjoying the event so far?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you again for coming, and we want to thank all our patrons for showing support, keep constantly patronizing the venue. It has always been a huge support for us.
Alright, thanks a lot, Clifford. Thanks a lot. With us Dimitri Jayasuriya, the managing director of Cantaloupe. Dimitri, how are you doing?
Good, very, very.
How is the event going on for you?
Exceptionally well. It's really nice to see known faces, people who have been supporting us over the years, and especially with COVID and everything, it's just nice to see a group of like-minded individuals. Yeah.
How does it feel to be listed as one of the 50 best Asian bars?
Still to this day, I don't think it has really sunk in. For example, when we first were told that we were shortlisted, I thought it was a prank. But I actually have to thank Sri Lanka and our indigenous ingredients and the culture that we have, which all culminated in us being recognized. And so what Botanik as a product did was we just put Sri Lanka on the map, and as a result the award was our reward.
Talk to me about your cocktails and your menu and how you have incorporated Sri Lankan culture into it.
Sure. So very simply speaking, if you take Botanik, it's primarily an F&B outlet. But we want it to be a little bit more than that, to reflect kind of lifestyle. And so how Botanik represents Sri Lanka is that we try our best to use indigenous and Sri Lankan ingredients, sometimes which people still have not recognized on an international forum. And in order to differentiate ourselves and also to put ourselves on the world map, I think this is the best way forward. And not only does it benefit us as a business, it again, like I said, puts the Sri Lankan food and beverage and lifestyle culture in perspective.
So Botanik is your brainchild, I take it. What made you think of this?
Botanik is the evolution of a nightclub. It was a very famous nightclub called Click. And as we grew up, however, how do you say it? Botanik kind of reflected the lifestyle we wanted to have. So kind of while we still have fun, to have a little bit more depth and a little bit more substance to whatever we did. So it's not only about running a business, but also having a purpose and a meaning to it.
Moving forward, what's going to be in the cards for Botanik in the coming years?
In the short term, also I'd like to again congratulate my team that we were the first Sri Lankan bar that did a pop-up in India. So we did 2 pop-ups, one at at the Four Seasons in India, and again another private club. So the medium to long term will be opening 2 more Botanics in the south, one in Talpe and one in Valigama, which will still follow the same brand ethos but apply to a beach club kind of culture.
So the core values and the deco and
Yes.
everything will be the same?
It will be the same in concept, but I really want to evolve it. Like as you can see, from the plants to basically showcasing our flora and fauna, our food and beverage, and like I said, while making it a business, our little effort in terms of putting Sri Lanka on the map.
Also, you have relaunched your cocktail line. Tell me about it.
That you will have to speak to my sister more about. So what you guys tried today were the award-winning cocktails, and all I can say is the new line will feature ingredients like lovi, like billing, which I'm sure a lot of people overseas would have not experienced. And so we want to go even more deep into Sri Lankan food and beverage culture and bring out more of our indigenous ingredients, and at the same time present them to an international standard.
That is great. That is very authentic and very great. So Dimitri, this is an amazing event and an amazing concept. So thank you for having us, and it's a lovely evening.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.